What's up, everybody? Corey here, and today we're going to do a magic review. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I don't do these very often. Um, and before I jump into the review, I do want to let you know that um, the developer of this app actually reached out to me and gave me a copy of this for review. Um, but that being said, I'm going to go in completely unbiased, go with what we know about the app, and then just kind of my experiences with it and what you can do. So the app is QR Genie, and this came out about November 2022, so it was end of the year release. Um, and this is from Shameer Salim. So QR Genie, at its absolute base, is Linktree for magicians. Um, so this is giving you a custom little site that you can put all of your social links on, some contact links, whatever you basically have a link for that you want people to go to. It gives you that site, but it also does real time predictions. So when I say real time predictions, I'm talking like you can talk to someone, input what they're wanting in a casual way where they don't know that you're doing anything, and they can go to your QRGenie page and see that you have made a prediction prior, that there's no way that you could have just put on there. So what you get with QRGenie is you get the app, and you get 3 built-in, technically I guess 4 built-in kind of effects. You have playing cards, you have Zodiac, you have ESP, and then there's just free text. You can display in video or photo, so it's kind of your choice on what you want to do and kind of how you want to approach it. Along with that, you get your QRGenie page, and you actually get 2 different pages. So there's 2 different links, one that says QRGenie and one that I don't remember what the other link is, but it's just in case someone were to go search up QRGenie, that they wouldn't be thrown off. But if they do look up QRGenie, there's a chance that they go to a site that's already been set up to kind of talk about it in a business sense, that you can't actually sign up for QRGenie. On top of that, you're getting QR codes, and a fully customized for the QR codes. So you can do colors, you can do shape, like different kind of shapes and textures to it. Also, with your site, it's customizable, so you're not going to get like the same. Like, not everyone has like a blue site. You can do, there's a bunch of different colors, there's a bunch of different layouts you can do. So you get a lot of customizability with your QRGenie website. On top of what's built in, there's also app integration. So the app integration, we have Inject, Wikitest, ELIPS, Now, Digital Force Bag, Flitch, and most recently added as of this video has been Timesmith. So with this app still young, I mean it's not even 3 months old yet, again as of the recording of this video, there's a lot of possibility for more growth and more integration with the apps, and that's pretty rad. I love when something's out and you know that it's got a really, really good future coming. On top of that integration, so you can set up, you can link all those, and then you're going to get in your prediction screen, you're going to get additional buttons that you're able to go into and then do your predictions onto your QRGenie page. On top of that, there's this thing called secret buttons that will display a trusted buy at the bottom of your QRGenie, and you could include Inject, Wikitest, Ellipse, Now, Picasso Pro, Instaprime, and Stranger, and it's going to look like official, like the Google, trusted by Google, trusted by Amazon, trusted by PayPal links at the bottom of that page. That allows you, when the spectator looks at a prediction, you could do that. It's like, oh well, let's do. You could have their phone and say, oh, let's do something else, and click on one of those links and go straight into your Inject page or Picasso or ELIPS. And that, to me, like having that quick access feature without it being in your regular links where it starts looking a little suspicious, because no one clicks on those trusted by buttons normally on a website. No one cares. We see it's like, oh, it's trusted by Google. That's fine, whatever. So having all of that kind of in one spot makes this, like, to me, elevates the app even more. It wasn't something that I expected when I got the app and started playing with it. I'm like, what are secret buttons? Because I didn't watch all the tutorials first. So I'm like, I was just kind of like tinkering through, because you've got to start setting things up. And I'm like, what is this? And I started looking at it, I'm like, okay. And then I went back and watched the tutorial. I'm like, okay, I have to use those. So again, Shameer Salim is the developer of this. It's $40. It's available on Android and iPhone. So I love, that he's supporting both. I think that's a big thing in today's market, is you have to support both, especially since Android for years has had majority market share. Instructions you get written as a PDF that you can download. You also get video, which takes you to a private YouTube playlist that has 24 videos coming out to be around 90 minutes, give or take a little bit. And then you're able to get this from Ellusionist or directly from Shameer. This, I could probably go through and like nitpick things if I wanted to. But that's all it would be nitpicky things. Like I could say, I want even more customization on the background of my QR Genie page. I want more of this. Something like, I had to look up some of these extra apps because I don't use them. So like, I could be nitpicky and say, well, I'd like to have a link included. Say, hey, here's Instaprime. Here's a link to find out more about it, and then be able to put in information. So things like that, just so I know that if there's something with two names, if there's an app with multiple apps out there that are with the same name, that I don't mess it up and get the wrong one. But again, that's for me. That's just being nitpicky. And then I forgot to think about like, who is this app for? And unless you're a hobbyist that never performs ever, then it's probably not for you. But I think that if you perform at all, you already have a link tree, especially, but you perform at all to the general public or even friends and family, I guess. I think this is something well worth picking up. I was originally, I was planning on buying this app. It was my full intention. I was going to get it sometime this year because I was really excited. I liked the way that it looked, and I was going to reach out to Shameer and just ask him like, "Hey, where else is this available?" And he had actually reached out to me after seeing a video that I posted on Facebook, and I said, "Hey, if you have this," and asked me for my email, sent me a license, and just said, I'd like you to review it if it's something that you like. And honestly, for me, this is the ultimate magic toolbox EDC item. What you can do with it for something that looks so innocent. More innocent than half the apps that we use as magicians, honestly. So I didn't want to come in giving this like 5 stars, because with it being something that was given to me, I feel like that saying that, oh, it's 5 stars feels disingenuous. But for me, the complaints that I have are me really picking at things that aren't necessary really to the app's function, or do anything with the app. It's just things that I was like, hey, here's my little wish list, and I'm going to mark you down because you don't have my wish list items in it already. And I can't do that. So for me, this is 100% a buy. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Great job, Shameer. This is a fantastic app. I can't wait to see what else you come out with. Shameer, Shameer's got Hydra, which is also integrates with Hydra. And there's a whole video section on that. I've probably missed stuff that it integrates with, but I can't wait to see what else Shameer comes up with. He's done really great on supporting the old Ellusionist apps like Predictogram and Tempest and Cypher, and then now the new Cypher Pro. Ellusionist is really lucky to have him working on things, because he's super responsive as well on things, which I appreciate as someone who is having problems currently with an app from someone else that's not getting many answers. So yeah, so I can't wait. I'm hoping, I hope really big things come to Shameer in the future and in the near future. But if you haven't checked out QR Genie, check it out. Like I said, you get it from Ellusionist or from him directly. It's $40. I think you're gonna love it. I love it. It is definitely one of those things that I'm happy to have. And now when someone says, do something, and I just have my phone, I can do some really, really cool stuff with this, and then having those quick.
This is my digital business card, and we're going to get back to this. It's quite a special one because not only does it to give me my details to everybody, but I can also put in a little message for someone as well. I think a Hollywood celebrity would be good. If you bring up your camera, scan my QR code, and there should be a link, and you just tap the link, there you go. Lovely. So now we have my digital business card, Instagram, TikTok, but I also mentioned I can add a special message.
Let me know what you think.
We just scroll down. It says, Jason will choose. Is he there?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Look, we just scrolled up here. It says, look, Gavin.
What is this? Okay. Alright. And Gavin did indeed choose a 2 of clubs.